So since I've already talked about the Super Bowl and gave my prediction, I'm going to talk about these spring training ads that just came out this week for Major League Baseball. So I've always had a strong opinion on uniforms. So yeah, I definitely want to talk about these hats right here because I feel like these hats kind of vary in whether I think they're good or not. So yeah, let's rank all these. Starting up with the Reds. So the Reds didn't do a damn thing where they're at. It's a solid ad, so I would say it's not bad. I think it's good, but they didn't do a thing with it. They just went with their regular cap for their spring training one. So yeah, just because of that, I'm just gonna go with C. Just like their hat with a C on it, I'm gonna go with C. Just because they didn't do anything, I'm just gonna put it there. Not a bad hat. So yeah, I would put it there. D-backs definitely did something different with theirs with the snake right here. It's a good logo they already have, but now they have like a teal color right here, which they've added to all their uniforms. They only had it on one uniform before, but now they have it on all uniforms, which I think is a pretty good look. I think it's actually, it makes it pop a little bit more. And I actually really like this hat. So I would give this an A right here. So I think this is A. So yeah, I like it. I would buy it if I was a D-backs fan. And now to my team, the Giants, which, yeah, this is a hat I'm probably not going to buy. I mean, I like it. I think it's better than the last couple spring training hats. Which the Giants have done this weird thing with the last couple of spring training ads where they have the G logo they use for the City Connects, but they also have the SF logo in it, which is so weird. It was so weird to have two logos in it, and the Giants were the only team to do that. But I think this one's better. Like, I like the G logo also, but I think just going back to having one logo on the spring training ad is so much better. So I would go B with the Giants one. Like, it's not the best. I think they've done something like this with like the orange hat, black bill. But I think there's so many better ideas. Like they're going with the G logo they used to go with, which Willie Mays always wears. So yeah, I really want that to come back as their spring training batting practice hat. So yeah, but as for now, it's solid. I think it's solid. I wouldn't get it, but it's solid. So Brewers, this one I feel like I'm not crazy about. Like, I really like their logo, but I don't know if the yellow works with it, but I still think it's kind of solid. So I would probably put this one in B also. And now to the Orioles one, with the O's in it. I like the all orange to it. I'm just not crazy about the O's logo. Like, I don't really care about that because I feel like the Orioles got a great logo with the smiling bird, or even like the old school, I want to say old school, but like the bird they wore like the 90s or the 90s and early 2000s. Like, I thought that was cool too. So they could have used either one of those logos on here. I think it would have been better. But I'm just not crazy about the O's. I don't know why. I'm just not crazy about it because they have so many other good logos, especially like the one they're using right now, or even that one that they used a couple spring trainings ago with the bird with a bat. I thought that was a cool one too. So yeah, adds a little more personality to it. But I would say it's C for me. It's not bad. It's just like, eh. And Yankees not doing anything with their one. I'm going to go C on this one because, yeah, solid hat. Everyone loves the Yankees hat, but it's just, yeah, they're not doing anything with it, so C. Guardians, I'm not crazy about their logo right here. I think it would be better if it didn't have the baseball in it. Like, just have the G with, like, the wing on it. I think it's cool. But, yeah, with the ball in it, I think it's a little bit too much. So with the Guardians, I would still go C. I don't think it's a bad ad, but I think it's just like, whatever. Marlins, I would go probably B because I like the color to it and the logo's all right. And yeah, I would probably get it if I was a Marlins fan because that color pops out to me. So yeah, but I feel like with this one, I would go B. So yeah, I feel like right now I'm a tough grader. So yeah, to the Blue Jays one. Blue Jays, this one I really like. I really like the Blue Jays logo, and I really like that style cap right here. It really fits the Blue Jays well. I really like the combination of the blue, white, and like sky blue. So yeah, I would put in an A. Like, I almost want to give it S tier, but I feel like there's not like enough that pops out to me, I guess. So yeah, but I would go A for the Blue Jays. The A's with the yellow, I don't know if I'm crazy about this because I like the A's logo. I like the A's hats are always hitting well, but I feel like with this one, I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it too much. I would probably go B with this one also. And then down to the Tigers with all orange with a tiger face in it. I feel like I'm not crazy about this one either. It's kind of weird, like, because I like when teams add a little bit of personality to their hats, but I don't know. I think it would have probably worked better on like a black hat, like black hat, orange bill. I think it would have worked better. I would have popped more. So this one, I would probably put in C. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about this one. And then the Cardinals one, yeah, I didn't do anything with theirs. I'm going to put theirs in C also. So yeah. So I know there's a lot of warm colors in there. You got a red, you got a lot of red, you got orange, you got yellow. So yeah, kind of a lot of yellow hats in here. I like that's kind of surprising. Pirates with a yellow hat. I think this one works well. I don't know. I think because it's black and yellow, it just works well. So I would put this in A tier. I like this one. So yeah, I would get this one. I think it works better than the A's one just because, I don't know. I feel like having yellow with the green on it, I think doesn't work. But when you have the black P on here, I think that one just works better. So yeah, so that's the reason I would put Pirates over the A's right here. I'd put Pirates in A. Not down to the Astros one, which I don't know what they're thinking on this one. A two-toned orange one. And I'm a Giants fan. I like orange, but yeah, this one doesn't look good. I'm going to go all the way in F right here. I'm going to be harsh in this one and say F. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that is. So yeah. And then to the Nationals. So the Nationals going with a W right here. I feel like the Nationals may be trying to transition to this W because they're wearing a new road uniform with Washington on it. That has this like kind of font on it. So yeah, they might be trying to transition to like a new hat logo right here. So yeah, I kind of like this one. I don't know why. I kind of like this one. It doesn't pop out too much, but I don't know. Something about it just makes me like it. So I would give it an A. I might be a little one giving that one an A, but I like it. I like it. So yeah. And then we go to the Phillies one. The Phillies one, I think it's always cool when they're using the Liberty Bell. So yeah, Liberty Bell on this like red hat, I think it's pretty cool. I would also give this an A. I like it. Then down to the Padres one. Yeah, this one I'm kind of torn between putting an A or B. I think I'm going to put it in B right now because I feel like, I don't know, this one doesn't work as well as the Pirates one. I think because Pirates one, it's kind of like, it's got one letter on it where, I don't know, I feel like two letters with the SD doesn't work. I don't know if that makes sense, but for some reason that's like, that just works better in my mind. So yeah, I would go Padres B. It's a solid yeah. I might get it if I was a Padres fan. But man, the Cubs one, I feel like they're the only one who did something unique with their hat. And yeah, I really like this one. Baby blue with the blue on it with the bear on it. Yeah, I would definitely get this one if I was a Cubs fan. Like I don't like the Cubs at all really, but I really like this one. I would put it in S tier. I think it's a really nice one. And then we go down the south side with the White Sox. I'm not really crazy about this one. It's like with the White Sox hats, they're usually pretty good. I think for the most part they're pretty good, and definitely like they're all black hat with the Sox in it, I think is like always great. But for this one, I don't know. I think because it's gray, I'm just not a big fan of. I think it would have been better if it was like white. I think white, like just a straight up white, I think would have been better. So I would go D with this one. There's just been so many better White Sox caps, especially with spring training with their old school logo, which they used for like a couple years. I thought, yeah, that was really great. And then we go to the Red Sox one, which I am a fan of this one. I like this one. Red with like the white trim on the B. So I think it really pops with the white on the B. So yeah, I want to go S, but I would probably go A. So yeah, right now the Cubs are all in the S tier, but yeah, Red Sox, I think it's definitely a good looking one. I like it. And now to the Dodgers, which a team I have no love for at all. But their hats are usually pretty solid. I would have to admit that the LA hat is iconic. I would usually put it like the LA hat on like the probably like an A or something like that. I'll give it an A. But they did nothing with their spring training hat. They just went with the D that they've used before. And yeah, they just went with something they've done before. So yeah, I would give it a D. The D belongs in D. And then to the Rangers, defending world champions. This one I really like. Definitely a big fan of the baby blue. So yeah, I would give this an A also because yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I like it. And then we go down to the Twins, which they also did something unique on here, like the Cubs did. I just don't think they're as good. Like the hat's as good as the Cubs right here. So I wouldn't put it in an S tier because I don't know if I'm crazy about the two flags right here. I feel like it's not a good hat logo, but I appreciate they did something different with it. I'm just like, I'm not a big fan of it, but I think with it being unique, I would put it in B. I'm kind of meeting in the middle, where I don't think it looks good as a hat, but I appreciate it where it looks different. So yeah, and of course with the flags representing like M for Minneapolis and like I think it's like STP for St. Paul. I think it's pretty good, symbolizing the Twin Cities. But I think it would have been better if maybe they had like STP on there for St. Paul. I think that would have also been good because they already have like the M logo for Minnesota or Minneapolis. I think STP would have been cool too. But also they have their minor league team, the St. Paul Saints. So that might be like stealing their logo a bit. But overall, I like the uniqueness to it. I just don't think I don't think it works too well, but I like the uniqueness to it. And then to the Mariners one, which I really like this color for the Mariners one. It's funny that I'm not too crazy about the logo usually. Like I don't really care for it as a hat logo, but I think I would put an S tier just because of the color scheme. So yeah, I think Mariners go with the Cubs in S tier because I just think it's a good looking hat. So yeah, I like it. And then the KC, which has a baby blue. Also, I feel like they have worn something like this before in a spring training, but I'm not too sure. But I would go A tier. You can tell I really like the baby blue. So I'm putting all the baby blue either in A or S. So yeah, KC goes there. I like it. And then the Angels, they did nothing with it. Theirs also. So I would put this in C. Solid hat, solid logo, but yeah, they didn't do anything. And the Mets though, the Mets with the orange and the blue, definitely the same thing as the Giants because they have they have orange as their secondary color that they use on here. And I don't know, have they used orange on their hat before? This might be the first time they use orange as like a primary color on their hat. So yeah, it's solid. I like it. It definitely goes in B with the Giants. Yeah, and then to the Rays. Like I have never known what this thing is on the Rays hat is. Like, is it a Ray or what is it? I don't know, but it looks good. It looks good on this hat. It just pops with this yellow, and it's got kind of like a baby bluish color in there. So, yeah, I really like that. That's a really good looking hat. I like it. I just don't know what that symbol is. I don't know what that like logo is, but I like it. And then to the Rockies with all purple hat right here. I think this doesn't seem much different either. So I would put this in B, but I like all purple though. All purple look is pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna go to A because I think I actually really like it. Like I would definitely get it if I was a Rockies fan, but I feel like this is probably one of their normal hats though. And then down to the Braves, which this one also looks pretty good. Like their normal hat usually looks pretty good. I think this one's kind of reversed with the red, and then like dark blue on like the brim, the bill. So yeah, I think this looks good. I would also put it in A. Not quite an S, but I would put it in an A. So yeah, I guess that's where I rank all the 2024 spring training hats. So yeah, you can tell me how I'm wrong, which would be wrong also because I'm right. I'm definitely right on these. But yeah, tell me where you'd rank all these hats. What would you change? And yeah, so yeah, tell me down below all that. And yeah, stick on this channel for more because I'm going to be talking Super Bowl next week. I'll be probably recapping the Super Bowl and I'll probably have another video also. So yeah, stick on the channel for more. And yeah, until next time. See y'all later. Bye-bye.